Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to Hawks Hockey. We are Game 3 of the Lancaster Thunder February Freeze Tournament. Hawks versus the Blizzards. Now, we played these guys in regular season and have always come out on top. We'll see if they can hold it down here for Game 3. And not guaranteed a semi-final spot. Even with the win, it'll depend on the other games, as there's 9 teams competing in the U15 AA division. Hawks drawing this one back. McDonald to Stanley. Stanley's going to chip this one up. Blizzards take control, D to D. Try to get through the neutral zone. McDonald taking the body. Blizzards getting that in deep. Cam out to settle it down, and Stanley taking the hit. We got battles at the corner there. It's hard to see. Worst rinks to stream out of. Blizzards in control in the Hawk zone. Looking, shot and a save. That's gloved down and picked up. And that'll be iced by Kai. As they get some fresh bodies on the ice. And coming off a 3-1 win over the Western Warriors yesterday, and a loss against Lancaster. They're sitting with 2 points and a 2-on-1, and they couldn't capitalize on that one as the defense from the Blizzards. Life sends it on net, and that's blocked by the defense. He'll send that up. Baraducci with the shot. That's right into the chest of the Blizzards goaltender, and they will cover that one up for the faceoff. Good opportunity there, but defense laying down on the ice to prevent the pass over. In the feet, Baraducci sends that wide to the ice. Fallow chasing it down and swiping it out. Baraducci to Fallow, gets poked away. Declan holding it down there, keeping it of the Blizzard stick. Life will pick this one up in behind the net and poked in behind. Declan rims this one around. Fallow's going to chase this down. And Weissing's waved off here on this one as the Blizzards pick this up. And he trips all alone. And he's tied up. Out front, the shot. And that's a save in behind the net. 3 bodies in front of the goaltender. Fallow fans on the pass. Blizzards taking a massive rocket into the Hawks zone, and Cam will hold that one and send everybody to the face-off just left of the Hawks netminder. Cam Vincent in net today, starting for the Hawks. Face-off, one back. Fulkins with the speed coming through, picking this one up as he's taken out by 2. Bumped off the puck. Blizzards try to come through. Anderson on the chase, and they'll be sent into the corner. Fulkins on the body, picked up by Noseworthy. Stanley over to Noseworthy. Noseworthy and Ducek coming in 2-on-2, drop back and a shot, and that just goes wide. Glove side on the ice. And another shot attempt there by Anderson, and that's deflected high and behind. Anderson picking it up at the boards, fans on it, but manages to recover. And that goes in and around as Blizzards have control, making their way through center ice. That'll be sent deep. Anderson picks this one up. He'll come around. Ducek, the attempt to shot off the glass. And that went up and over and into the stands. Luckily, it didn't hit any of the spectators, as that was a rocket coming out of there. We'll go to the face-off with Pearson at the draw. Micho, McDonald, Fillmore, and out front, Cam's going to dive for that one. Cover that one up. And we are back to the face-off once again in the Hawks zone. Pearson will do the honors, and that's right out front in the slot, and Declan denying them of any shot. Sent wide of the net. Backhand back around as Micho picks this one up. And a pass. Cross ice, missed by Fillmore. Fillmore chasing that one down deep. Blizzards come away with it. And that one's denied by Fillmore. Pearson to Michaud off the boards. Into Blizzard's control once again. Michaud putting the pressure on. And the Hawks full of fire as the defense getting the change here. Nice move by the Blizzards, but couldn't get the backhand on it to make that pass. Pass attempt out front. Life there to deny that one. In behind, and the shot. And that's sent wide. Anderson looking to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to get the one touch to Life. And that's back to the blue line, and the shot wide of the net. Blizzards send that one back around. Life, Baraducci putting the pressure on. And the battle's back and forth. And Anderson will send that one up the boards. Held down by the Blizzards defense. And they'll send that deep. And I'm not sure if these are shot attempts from the Blizzards. And that is tipped wide by Life. What the hell? And the net not even pegged in on the Hawks' end. Or is it pegged in? That was sliding around quite easily. And we'll go to the face-off due to that little peg malfunction there on the Hawks' net. McDonald coming in. Blocking the body. Fulkins tried to pick that one up. And they're looking for the pass out front. Right in the slot. Stanley there denies. Fulkins back to Stanley. Stanley trying to get control here. And he's going to chip this one into the Blizzards' end. And another attempt back into Blizzard's end as they take control back and send that one through center ice. D to D for the Hawks. Up to Doucette. Doucette tries to chip this one. It's into the shins of the Blizzards. Noseworthy there with the pressure. McDonald taking the body and the shot, and that goes just wide and settles down in behind. Blizzards picking this one up. Stanley going to backhand that one in deep. Glove down by the Blizzards. Doucette coming in to Fulkins. Fulkins just misses that one. And in behind, off the boards, Noseworthy picks this one up. Looking to make the pass. Knocked off the puck. Blizzards pick it up. And they finally make their way out of their own zone, coming through center ice. Declan, and that's an offside call as the Blizzards entered the Hawks zone just before the puck came across. We are 9:48 left. I think it's 9:48. I don't know. Either 5:48 or 9:48. Probably 9 here in the first. And it's still 0-0. Not a lot of quality shot attempts on net for either teams. Blizzards getting this one out. Pearson forcing Blizzards to draw this one back, and he tries to go all alone. Fillmore and Pearson couldn't quite get it controlled. They're going 3-on-2 against McLeod and Baraducci, and the shot, and that's deflected behind. Ribbed around. Blizzards defense coming in, and that's back out. And the Blizzards will pick this one up in their own zone, back in behind the net. As the pressure's put on. Life coming in. Fillmore parked out front. And that is back to Baraducci. Baraducci, shot attempt, that goes wide. And Anderson will come in and shoots. And that's gloved down, and the rebound, and Life couldn't get a hold of it. Back. Anderson again with the shot attempt, couldn't get through traffic. And the Blizzards will clear this one out. Stanley coming to pick this one up as the Blizzards get the change. Life coming in. The shot. Oh, and a nice blocker save by the Blizzards goaltender. That was going straight top corner. 4:21 left here in the first. 0-0. And the Hawks starting to look strong, getting shots on net, trying to pick up rebounds. Face-off one by the Blizzards, back in behind. Backhand up the boards. Blizzards getting it out. Anderson with Stanley. Up to Life. Life misplays that back. Life to Kennedy. Kennedy having a look. And he'll get that one in. And Life taking the body. Kennedy. And Life battling. Fallow will chase this one down. Opposite side. Blizzards scrambling to try to make something happen and get out of their own end. Fallow coming in with the backhand. And that's denied by the defense. Stanley looking to put that one deep. And that one deflected backwards off the boards. Not really favoring the Blizzards here. Anderson in. Shot to the shins. Life sending it back for Kennedy. And Stanley holding it down, putting that back deep as Fallow comes in, battles, and that'll be an icing call against the Blizzards. Will draw this one back down into Blizzard zone for the faceoff. And a dominant performance here from the Hawks. Setting up camp in the Blizzard zone the last few minutes here and getting some good shots on net and some good quality opportunities. And if they just got to keep going, Declan, shot, and an easy glove save for the Blizzards goaltender. Face off, Noseworthy, drawn back to the Blizzards. Back in Hawks control. Out front, McDonald tries to get the one-timer. Doucette with the backhand in the skates of the Blizzards. Noseworthy chasing this one down. Blizzards coming one-on-one. And we got a hooking call coming up to Noseworthy. And that'll be 2 minutes for holding, I guess. And that'll send the Hawks to the penalty kill for 2 with 2:37 left here in the first period. It was called holding. I don't know. Here we go. Penalty kill, 2 minutes. Fulkins, McDonald, Doucette, McLeod, and trying to get the clear. Fulkins in, taking the body and sending that one down into Blizzard's end. Doucette's going to chase this one down and put the pressure on. Circles off, waiting for Fulkins to get in there. Blizzards coming with speed. In. Knocked off the puck as they're looking to get a man out front. And Doucette steals this one away, and he's just going to come forward with it to try and kill off this penalty. And good effort there by Spencer Doucette. Blizzard's back in control. Puck. McDonald loses the edge and almost gives up. 2-on-1. Declan with a great block on that. Or not Declan, sorry. Baraducci with the great block there. Denying that pass to the slot with 2 other bodies out front. Blizzards making the moves here as McDonald takes him off his feet. And that's 50 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Hawks. Those Blizzards will send this one deep. Baraducci going to send that one around. And picked up at the boards. And the Blizzards looking to set up as he holds on to it. Michaud with the pressure. He's going to walk in. And Stanley there to save the day on that one. And a good read there by Isaac Stanley, making sure that he never got a shot off. Back. Michaud taking that one, then the shot, and that goes wide. And out front, and the pressure short-handed is on with this line. Hawks chasing this one down in behind. 7 seconds left. Baraducci gets the clear. No, it didn't come over the line, and right out front, Baraducci taking them off the puck. And we are back to even strength, and that'll be an icing call against the Hawks, and a great penalty kill. No quality shots from the Blizzards on that 2-minute power play. And we are going to go back to the faceoff in the Hawk zone with 29 seconds left here in the first period. We're still scoreless. Pearson at the draw. Back to McDonald. McDonald rims that around to Anderson. Anderson looking for Kennedy, and that misses him, and it goes straight to the defense as he takes the shot on net, and Cam with the save. And the quick whistle from the refs as the puck bounced out for the rebound, and a bit of a save the day sort of situation. It seems to be a going trend with it seems to be a going trend here with these refs this weekend. With the as soon as the puck hits the goaltender, they blow it down, and it's not fair to any teams when that happens, because rebounds are a huge part of scoring in this game. Shot that goes nowhere near the net. Against the boards, a little between the legs backhand pass to the slot. A nice move by the Blizzard there, but no one there to pick that one up, and that's the end of the first period. We're still scoreless, and we'll have a quick break as the Hawks and the Blizzards attend their bench. We'll be right back. All right, here we go, folks. Face off. Blizzards win that one back, and they're going to move forward. Picked off by Fallow. Fallow rims this one around, and just in reach for the Blizzards to keep this one alive. Blizzards, a pass right across the crease. Nobody there. And a shot, and that can't get through traffic. Back in behind. Blizzards. Pass up to the D. Defense tries to make the shot. Fallow knocks that one away as he was skating through. And that'll be chipped into the neutral zone. Fallow going after it. Blizzards send that one back. Declan's going to fire this one right on net from center. And the Blizzards will keep this alive. And that is down, and that's going to be an icing call against the Blizzards. As icing's waved off. I'm not sure why, to pass right out. And an offside call with his blades. Fulkins twists, puts his blades into the neutral zone, picks the puck up, and it's called an offside. So we're going to pull this one down into the Hawk zone for the faceoff. And an unfair advantage towards the Blizzards for that call, but Hawks win that faceoff, and they're coming forward, and Fulkins coming with speed as he's pressured up the wing to Doucette. Doucette pushed to the boards, and the loose puck as Blizzards retrieve and come away with that one. And the shot, and an easy save for Cam Vincent. Back to the face-off dot. Noseworthy to do the honors. We've got Anderson, Fulkins, Doucette, and Stanley. Stanley sends this one around. Folkens taking the hit in the boards. Anderson couldn't pick that one up, sent back in behind. And Stanley battling, trying to get the puck loose. Folkens having a look right up to Noseworthy. Noseworthy is going to chip this one and go after it as he gets pinched. Blizzards with a move. And Anderson holding the line there. And the bouncing puck come back out. Doucette will fire this one towards the net. And that is a shot, a pass to neutral zone as Stanley's taken out at center ice. And the Blizzards trying to settle this one down. Couldn't. Noseworthy sends it deep. And he'll chase this one down. As he pushes the man off the puck, Blizzards pick it up. And they'll chip this one into neutral zone for McDonald. McDonald to Fillmore. Fillmore going for Noseworthy. Noseworthy not really ready for that one. And it's just a game of back and forth here between the two teams. Stretch pass to Pearson trying to capitalize. And the shot and a blocker saved by the Blizzards. Doucette looking to get the change. And a huge hit. Center ice for head contact. McDonald's going to the box. And you got to watch out for those when you have the tall body on those shorter kids. And it's going to be a 4-minute, I believe, because that was aggressive. Just raising that elbow up and connecting with the head is enough to send you. Only 2 minutes, so 2-minute penalty kill for the Hawks. Blizzards win the face-off. And they're moving this puck around in behind the net. Declan putting the pressure on Fillmore. Pass all the way across. Shot, missed the net completely. Back to the D. Blizzards getting the puck movement going. Cycling. Back in behind. As the Hawks battle to try and get this puck clear. Pass. Hesitates. Pass. Oh, and that's high over the net. And the net's off. And the net's off. As the pegs. Completely ridiculous. The common occurrence of these nets having terrible pegs is insane. All right. Here we go. Blizzards with the move, trying to go cross crease pass, and he couldn't get a hold of it, and that'll be clear. And that is a net off once again as they struggle to try and keep these pegged in. And this puck should be pulled outside the Hawks zone for the face-off because they got the clear. What? Why? Anyways. I'm not sure how that makes sense. Cleared puck. And a faulty net. Anyways, here we go. And a glove up over the glass as the Hawks get the clear. And I don't know whose glove. Anyways, Blizzards lose their glove into the stands. And that'll be cleared out for the Hawks as they try to get the change here. And pressure's on. And we are coming back to even strength now. McLeod forcing him in behind. And the backhand off Baraducci's skates, trying to get that deflection. And Cam with the save. And 0-0 with 7 minutes left here in the second period. We're even strength back to the face-off. Life going to do the honors. And one back to McLeod. McLeod is just holding the puck for some reason. And he's getting a delay of game penalty. And I'm not sure why. And they're discussing with the officials as to why the call was made. All right, here we go. 5-on-4 again for the Blizzards. And in reality, there was absolutely no reason for Declan to hold that puck against the boards when we're back to even strength and he had clear time to make the pass. So I agree with that call. There was no reason for that whatsoever. All right, Blizzards making their way back in. Hawks killed off 30 seconds. Shot in the glove, saved by Cam. Minute 25 left in this penalty kill. 6:15 left here in the second period, and still scoreless. Back at the face-off, we got Doucette, we got Fulkins, Baraducci, and Stanley. Going to hold down this man short play. And tries to send it in. That's deflected wide to the board, sent in behind. Stanley's going to battle this out. In behind. Doucette with the pressure. Fulkins gets the clear and a nice interception there on that cross-ice pass. Blizzards will pick this one up. Doucette caused them to reverse and regroup. And sent up, and that'll be a Baraducci chase down, and that's icing against the Blizzards. We'll go back down into the Blizzard zone for a face-off. And 5-on-4 for the Blizzards right now for another 34 seconds. Blizzards win this face-off, making their way through. Stanley is going to pick this one up, and it lost in the slush. I got to remember to point the camera in the right direction. Back in Blizzard zone. Blizzards make their way in. Onside, 15 seconds. Back to the D, taking the shot, and that is wide of the net. Fulkins gets the clear, and that will do it for that penalty kill as Declan makes his way back onto the ice. 5-on-5 here. 4:43 left. Doucette finds the puck at the blue line, and that's taken away. Chipped up. And looked like it hit the gloves of the Blizzards, but an easy take there by Anderson and Stanton. McDonald as they pressure Noseworthy. Looking to gain control here. Blizzards just aggravating. And bodies into the board, battling back and forth in behind the net. McDonald taking the man. Doucette's going to backhand chip this one into the neutral zone. Pearson is going to chase it down, and the rest of the line is going to try and get a change here, I think. As McDonald comes off for Stanley. And the Blizzards make the pass, and that's deflected wide. And we got Michaud coming on. Just need Noseworthy to go for Fillmore. And we have a full line change. Noseworthy going for the change, and he gets it. And Ty, a couple of trip ups there, and we have offsides. We get tagged up. The boys will go on the forecheck and back in deep. And there hasn't been a good quality shot on the Blizzard's net here yet. I don't think in this period that I can remember. It's kind of been a dominant performance by the Blizzards, given the couple of penalties that the Hawks have taken. Life at the draw into the Blizzard zone. Blizzards pick this one up in behind the net. Fallow intercepted that pass, a pass to the slot. Blizzard's there to take that away. Back to the D. Stanley is going to hold it down with Kennedy filling in. And the Blizzards come away. Battle in the neutral zone. Back to Stanley. Stanley, backhand, Fallow. And the Blizzards now have control in their own zone. Pass up center ice, bouncing puck over the stick. And that'll be an icing call against the Blizzards. We'll pull this one back down into their zone for the faceoff. And 2:20 left here in the second period. It's still scoreless. Anderson, Verducci, Life, Fallow, and Kennedy. And Blizzards come away. The reverse hit on Anderson as that small body takes him out. Shot. And that's a pad save to the corner. And Kennedy going in ass first. It gets dropped. Reverse, back down. Anderson sends it up, and that'll be an icing call against the Hawks. Back down in Hawks zone for the faceoff. .151 left. 0-0. And a line change here. We got Noseworthy, McDonald, Fulkins, Doucette, McLeod. And Blizzards trying to keep control. Couldn't. Fulkins to Doucette. Doucette coming through with the moves. And tries to get the shot. And Declan shoots. The rebounds. And a nice save there by the Blizzards goaltender, holding it down for his team. And that is another icing call against the Blizzards. We'll pull this one back down to their zone for a face-off. Noseworthy at the draw to the corner. Hawks back to McLeod. Cloud gets the shot, and that is a glove save and a rebound, and that's picked up by the Blizzards defense. McDonald trying to hold the line, forcing the pass up to Declan. And Blizzards coming in, looking to get the shot, and that is high at the net. And I believe Cam might have got a glove on that one. Fulkins to Doucette. Doucette just behind him. He'll send that one deep. Fulkins going on as the Hawks get a defensive change. At the line, Verducci off the boards. And now that'll be sent back down into Hawks zone. And that's an icing call again against the Blizzards. 30 seconds left here in the game. Or in the game, sorry. 30 seconds left in the second period. I misspoke there. My bad. Blizzards making their way forward. Pass, shot, the easy save there by Cam Vincent. Cam, much great showing today compared to yesterday. getting pulled halfway through the second. And Halen covering the rest of the game against Lancaster. And sometimes those early morning games are a little bit tough, and those things happen. And the big pass to Michaud, and Michaud almost has the breakaway. And a shot from the goal line saved by the goaltender. And a great play by the Hawks there, but the bouncing puck and the rolling puck just got out of Michaud's reach for a good quality shot from the front. And no goal. It was kicked in. It's waved off. It was a clear kick in. It was a clear kick in. Yeah. 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 Off the pad, and he went like this. No, you can't kick the puck in. So it's still 0-0. Huh? No, he kicked it in. No. No. The other team can kick it in or like they can score on themselves that way, but what's that? No. No, it was a clear kick in from this angle, you could tell. So still 0-0. We're going to the third. We'll take a quick break. All right, and we're back. 0-0, 12 minutes on the clock. Final period of this game 3. And this is the Blizzard's second game of the tournament. So far, they have one win under their belts, and they'll play again later today. And this will do it for the Hawks until the rest of the standings come out to see if they make semifinals or not. And a pass just wide of Michaud and the shot on net from the Blizzards. And a glove save by Cam Vincent. And we are back at the face-off circle right of the Hawks netminder. One back in behind, and Anderson to Fallow. Fallow looking for Kennedy. Life's going to pick this one up center ice, and he'll send that one deep. Kennedy and Fallow going to chase this down. Blizzards misplayed in behind the net as the pressure comes in for the Hawks. And right there he goes to go short side, and that is deflected up over the glass. And we'll go to the face-off here in the Blizzards zone. And here we go. One back. McDonald poked away. And we have a 2-on-1 here. Shot, and that is up and over the net. Life making the move to McDonald. McDonald and back Declan there. He's going to send that one center ice. It's blocked down by the Blizzards. Fallow coming in to try and take that one away. McLeod slowing things down in behind the Hawks net. And backhand up to McDonald. McDonald misses that one off the boards with the bouncing puck. And a little chip there. McDonald looking to Kennedy. Kennedy going with speed up the wing. And the shot. And a 5-hole goal off the glove of the goaltender. Hawks 1-0 early on in this third period. And a nice shot there by Jacob Kennedy. off the pad of the goaltender's glove, dropped straight down and rocked 5-hole, making it a 1-0 game for the Hawks. In deep, Cam in to settle the puck down and decides not to. Blizzards pick this one up, but the Hawks are there, put the pressure. Pass up to the blue line, and that is tipped into the Blizzards bench. And will send us back to the faceoff. And off the Blizzard stick. So we'll keep this a neutral zone faceoff right in front of their bench. .10:08 left here in regulation time. Stanley through the neutral zone. He'll carry this one. Shot. And that is wide of the net. Folkens try and settle this one down at the wall. And that is back out. Stanley off the boards. Declan battling. Blizzards reversing this one back around to try and get some speed. Loses the puck. Pass back up. Wide pass to Noseworthy. Noseworthy's going to take this one off the wall. He's going in with speed. He gets bumped off the puck. Back for retrieval. Folkens on the forecheck to try and grab that one. And Blizzards. And that'll be an icing call against the Hawks. Anderson off the bench. I thought they were going to get a 2-on-0, and Anderson picks that one up and smashes that one into Blizzard zone. So we'll pull this one back down in the Hawks territory for the face-off. We got Pearson. Back, Blizzards win cleanly. Shot, and a nice save by Cam Vincent. Through traffic, off the pad, into the glove. Back again, and that was missed by the Blizzards D. He'll send that one deep. Glove down by Baraducci. Baraducci swipes out to Michaud. We're back neutral zone. Fillmore on the chase. Michaud coming with denying it. Blizzards trying making the pass back and forth, and that's taken away. Anderson going to walk this one through as he comes in. Back to Pearson. Pearson shoots that one nowhere near the net. Fillmore at the boards getting taken out. Blizzards trying to gain control again. Baraducci holding it in at the line. Sent deep as the boys try to get a change here. And Fillmore on with the pressure. Blizzards. McDonald denying him. Life to Fallow. Fallow walking in, around, looking to get those passes out front. Blizzards backhand, back up. McDonald. Shot. Glove down. Oh, and a backhand rebound just wide. Fallow with the penalty coming up against the Hawks for holding. And that was an awfully weird holding as he was right side. What? How was that a hold? He was like, yeah, anyways. All right. I'd have to rewatch that one. But anyways, Hawks on the penalty kill once again. McDonald, light tap around the net for McLeod to make the clear. 7:43 left here in the third period. Life chasing him down behind the net. Blizzards making their way with speed. And he'll walk this one in as the puck tries to get poked away. And the Blizzards getting set up here, looking to get shots on net. And they're holding on to the puck as they try to go short side, and that's off the post, and that'll be cleared out. And I'm not sure what the Blizzards' tactic was there. Blizzards making their way through. Stanley skating through the stick, denying that pass, and Baraducci almost makes it up with Noseworthy there, chasing down the puck. to try and get that breakaway. Noseworthy with the pressure as the Blizzards try to get out of their own zone. And Noseworthy coming in on the body. Doucette there to help, and that's chipped back deep into the corner. 40 seconds left in the penalty kill here. Blizzards, Noseworthy to Doucette. Doucette knocked off the puck. Baraducci with the shot off the post, and almost bagging a shorthand for goal number 2. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill, and so far a fantastic performance here by the Hawks. The Blizzards cannot seem to figure out how to navigate this power play with the man advantage, and they just kill off the penalty for us in their own zone. Doucette, we're back to even strength as Fallow out of the box, and he's going to poke that one away. Looking for Doucette. Sends it to the Blizzards. Pearson off the bench, tying him up so he can't get that pass, and that'll be sent back down into the Blizzard zone. 5:30 left here in the third period. 1-0 for the Hawks. Up. Blizzards make their way through. Sent deep. Shot and a pad save back in behind the net. Fillmore off the boards. Looking for Michaud. Michaud pokes this one away. He'll chase this one down. And that is reversed back into neutral zone. Pass just missed by the Blizzards. Off the boards, and that'll be an icing call against the Hawks as they try to settle this game down a little bit. And so far, nothing too crazy aggressive from either one of these teams. A couple big hits so far this game, but the scrums in front of the net have been mild. Some very mild penalties. Other than the McDonald head contact, I guess that was a wild hit. Donald going for the hit and gets tripped up. Blizzards with the shot, and that's deflected wide. Pearson tried to gain control. Out front, puck back and forth. Shot, tried to get through traffic, couldn't. That is blocked. Blizzards picked that one up again. In the corner. And the Hawks aggravating, tying them up. Nobody out front for the Blizzards, and a trickling puck. And Michaud will just lightly send that. And stop icing it, guys. I suppose they should have. Oh, they are allowing changes on the ice. So I guess if you can ice the puck and get a player change, and that was a good call. There was too much time spent in the Hawks zone there. Blizzards win the draw. Looking to get on the board. Kennedy will chase this one down. And again, another icing. And we'll pull this one. I'm getting tired of saying this. Icing. They really got to read this play better and get out of their zone instead of just icing it. Kennedy had time to make a bit of a play there to gain control and get back down into the Blizzards. Stanley up to Fallow. That's missed to the defense. The shot, and that is wide of the net. Pass out front. Life. Backhand. Back up to the Blizzard defense. Shot. That didn't make it through. Life. And finally, the Hawks gain control and back through the neutral zone. Fumble on the puck as he tries to make his way through. And now he'll be back in behind the Blizzards net as he makes the spin move and gets through Kennedy and Life. And around Declan, looking for the shot, and that's a save by Cam Vincent. And Cam denying as the Blizzards made beautiful move there past McLeod and got the shot off. Back at the face-off, Noseworthy sent back, and that's an interference call coming to the Blizzards. The Hawks go into the power play for 2 with 3:04 left here in the third period. We'll have a face-off down in the Blizzard zone. 5-on-4 for the Hawks. And a great penalty draw for Fulkins. Not what the Blizzards need here in this game, being down by 1. And let's hope we see a good power play showing with this line. And that is a backhand clear for the Blizzards. Berardiucci's going to pick this one up. And the stick, Doucette catches that one, throws it down, and he's going to walk this one in. Hard stop, looking to create the space. Sends a backhand back to the Blizzards. Berardiucci holding the line. And off the glass, right out front, Noseworthy. And holding on to the puck. The pressure from the Blizzard. Right there, Doucette shoots and a save and a rebound. And another nice save by the Blizzards goaltender. Right there, shot. One-timer blocked by the Blizzards. In the feet of the, and he gets the, almost gets the clear, and that's an offside call off Berardiucci's chest just outside the blue line. Drops back in as he puts it up, and we get the whistle. A fantastic scoring opportunity for the Blizzards with the Blizzards goaltender. And his rebound control has just been on point in this game. And that's a Blizzard clear with 1 minute left here in the power play. Up to McDonald. McDonald will carry this one through. And he tries to go through everybody deep. Back to Fulkins. Fulkins, cross ice. Doucette with the shot and a save. Picked up his rebound but couldn't get a hold of it. Stanley will hold this one deep. Doucette back to Stanley. 30 seconds left. To Noseworthy, off the boards, Noseworthy. High slot, Stanley couldn't get a good hold on that puck for a quality shot all the way down to McDonald. McDonald misses that one. And a no-look cross-ice pass is going to clear this one for the Blizzards from McDonald. 10 seconds left, and I imagine that'll be it for this. And right out front, all alone, he shoots, and a nice blocker save by Cam Vincent. Hawks completely drop the ball and risk a goal there, but Cam Vincent holding them down. Leaving a man all alone in the slot when you're 5-on-4. Not what they need. 1 minute left in this game. Back to even strength. 1-0 Hawks. Blizzards win this one back. Blizzards in. Hawks. Anderson picks that one up. He tries to send it up. And the goalie to the bench. We have a 6-on-5 for the Blizzards. Fallow chasing this one down as he gets bumped. And 2 in deep as we have the Hawks with a great back check there. And that is cleared out back into Blizzard zone. As the Blizzards have the empty net, they have a very short chance here. Walk it in, pass, shot, and the bouncing puck, he couldn't get a hold of it. 10 seconds left. Life, backhand clear. And that will do it as the Hawks take game 3 in a 1-0 victory. Capitalizing on the goaltender mistake when he thought he made the save and it bounced off. Cam Vincent all day with this shutout win. Absolute redemption from yesterday's performance. And this puts the Hawks with 3 points on the board for the shutout. 2 wins and 1 win, 1 shutout, 1 loss will give them 5 points and should send them up into first place in the standings. Not sure what the other games are looking like right now, but they needed this win and they'll most likely go to semis because of the shutout. And just a puck on net, bounce off the goaltender's the butt or the palm, the end of the goaltender's glove, and dropped 5-hole and rolled in. And Cam Vincent for the player of the game. I don't care who you are. He deserves it. And Declan McLeod gets player of the game. And, okay. Well deserved. And we will I will keep you guys informed on our Facebook page as to if we play tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. for semifinals, and we won't know until later in the day. We'll let everybody know. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday.